What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna show you guys what I eat in a day. Get around 170 grams of protein as I prep for a sub-3 marathon while I'm still lifting, trying to stay strong, trying to stay lean. Running right now about 20-25 miles a week. It's gonna start increasing, so I'm gonna show you guys my protein, my macros, so I fit everything in there, so I also have strength to lift when I'm not running. Let's do it. A big key for me is convenience, but I also like to make my meals nice and, as if, nice home-cooked meals that I enjoy. And so I basically eat the same thing every single week so that I know how much I'm getting. And if I make changes to my diet, I see how it affects my energy, I see how it affects my weight. And so it's really an easy way to track, because you only need to really track once, basically all your meals for the week. And you kind of know, give or take, if you eat an extra tortilla or one less tortilla, you kind of know the range which you're at, right? Yeah, the key is though, when you're training, you got to make sure you're getting enough calories, because sometimes, and always keeping tabs on your energy levels. So I'm okay with eating every single day the same thing, because when I change something, I know how it affects my body. And that's how you start becoming intuitive about what you eat. If I change one thing, right? If I start eating, I wasn't eating bananas for the longest time, right? And now I added bananas back, and I was like, oh, I feel different. I feel more full, more satiated, right? And whenever you don't eat bananas for a long time, but you kind of see how it affects you, through the week. It's when I eat a banana, I'm a little more full. I have maybe a little bit more energy, right? This is the way it kind of makes me feel mentally. You can start seeing those subtleties, because if through the week you eat the same thing, then you become more sensitive to those changes, right? To achieve a sub-3 marathon, that's the goal. And so I have about 4 months. I've been running about 20 miles a week for the last few weeks. And so now it's just about getting that mileage in, really getting the body used to that long marathon pace, really just getting the body used to going long and going hard. All right, well, found somebody special here. Check. Dude, say less. Look.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Man, this is 2025, bro. I don't judge nobody.
You don't have to
you
judge.
Be 12 or 45.
12? Bro.
All right.
So, yes. Try to get half an avocado a day. Sometimes I like to do more, but they're a little pricey, so half is good. Limes for the bone broth, and for everything else, limes are a must. Like I said, I like to make the meals so that they're flavorful but easy to make. That's the motto. It's kind of difficult to talk, and I have to say all my thoughts to this thing as I think, as I'm trying to shop. 3 tomatoes, because that's how I make the salsa. They don't have any more red jalapenos, man. 2. See, I'm telling you, this salsa is super easy to make. Some cilantro, onions, 3 tomatoes, and 2 jalapenos. The motto is we make convenient meals that are tasty. Peaches are the move those bad boys to your yogurt. Throw some wild blueberries. And I'll tell you right now, the yogurt that I get, 20 grams of protein per serving on this thing. Please tell me they had it. Dude. Oh, okay. Boom. 20 grams. Tastes amazing. It's got 13 here. Solid, solid. And we get tortillas. These are my carbs. Honey. Great carbs here with the honey. Give me some money, honey. All right, so I just picked up some eggs and a little bit of sardines. My girlfriend hates these things because I kiss her after I eat them. Sometimes I can't help myself. Sometimes I just gotta kiss her. All right, so ground beef, 90% lean. Do a half of those every day. Fat-free mozzarella. Fat-free mozzarella. That's a hack. No fat on this thing. 9 grams of protein though. And I just dropped in some turkey in there also. It's got a ton of protein. Always looking out for that protein hit for the grocery shopping. And now I'm gonna make the yogurt right now because I have not eaten breakfast. I'm gonna make some eggs, so I'm gonna show you guys what I do there, and later on I'm gonna show you how I make the ground beef and how I get about 165 grams of protein for the entire day with enough carbs for a guy I'm 150 pounds, so that is great protein, and you truly do feel a difference. I'm not lying. Like, the more protein you get, and I actually saw this video, I think it was on the Diary of a CEO, where you can actually overeat more protein and calories and you will build muscle and you'll get leaner. So you can actually be in a caloric surplus for a little bit, like a little bit more, and you'll actually be able to get lean and you won't feel like you're depriving yourself. So it's kind of interesting that the body can do that. But you have to get a lot of protein. You have to make sure that you're getting enough protein. So let's go inside and I'm going to show you how I do it. So this right here is bone broth. Squeeze a little lime in there. I'm making myself 10 grams of protein per cup. Bone broth like coats your intestinal line. I don't know all the science, but it's really good, really tasty. Drink some of this, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make it as well. And it's just delicious. So I'm gonna make a little breakfast. This is the Chobani, 20 grams of protein per serving, no sugar. It's made with stevia. This shit is so good. I always wish I had more. Easy peasy, tastes amazing with a little bit of honey drizzled on top. Now we're gonna be making some eggs. 2 servings of egg whites with 2 eggs. So I also throw in a little bit of turkey. So 2 ounces of turkey, 12 grams of protein. About one of these is about 2 ounces. A little extra flavor, I also add some of these bacon bits, just a little bit. Just 2 eggs there with a little bit of bacon just on top. And over here we got 4 tortillas, a little bit of turkey right there. It's bomb, it's bomb. And also my newest discovery here, the fat-free mozzarella cheese. 1/4 cup is 9 grams of protein without, oh yeah, this, I can feel there's no fat in there at all. Yeah, it's a little dry. And also, this is what I'm talking about, making a home cooked meal. This salsa here, I made it myself. In there, little salsa. This right here is what can turn just a generic meal into like a really delicious home cooked meal. Huevos, that like eggs, like at a Mexican restaurant that you would typically only find there at your house. So you got the macros plus, you know, satisfying the taste buds. You know what I mean? So I also get me a snack of these guys right here. Don't knock them till you try them, okay? These have extra virgin olive oil, Mediterranean style, so they're like a little bit seasoned. It's not just like plain old sardines. But some people are grossed out by them. A little fishy. They're just little fish. You just eat the whole little fish. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna make some ground beef. I eat half a pound of ground beef every single day. Boom, this is the ground beef that I get here. 90% lean. Sometimes I get the grass-fed. Inflation is through the roof. Them grass-fed cows be getting expensive. What we do is we press it down like a patty. Like a beef patty. And the reason for that is so that it kind of creates like a crispiness, kind of like an actual burger patty. Alright, so easy peasy. I just add some salt. There we go. We got our ground beef. Can you see the steam coming out of that bad boy? I'll divide this ground beef. 46 plus 3 grams of protein in rice, so we're at 49. How do we add more protein? Greek yogurt. So I do about half a serving of this, so each serving is 18 grams of protein on this bad boy. I'll add half, so that's 9 grams of protein extra in this bad boy. So now we're chilling at around like 58 on just plain Greek yogurt. Just plain Greek yogurt. Don't get vanilla. And then when I eat it, it just kind of makes it all creamy. It's super tasty. Now for the final ingredient here, homemade salsa. Make some homemade salsa. I swear, store-bought salsa is a scam. It's an absolute scam. I've tried every single salsa off the shelf. Extremely disappointed every time. So now I make it way better every single time, and it's like a fifth of the price. So this is the meal here. Ooh la la. Sometimes I'll add an avocado to give it a little more extra, but this is delicious. I'll mix the Greek yogurt and everything. Makes it taste delicious. I'll even add like a little bit of lime. Ooh yeah, baby. I'm gonna go eat this now. This is the last thing I have during the day. It's 24 grams of protein plus 1 cup of milk plus 13. So 24 plus 13, that is 37, right? Use this guy here. I get the most protein that I can possibly get. Usually this ultra filtered milk has more protein usually. I always measure. Give me a cup. 1 full cup of milk. Levels is good stuff. It really is. Very good ingredients, and it tastes delicious. Honestly, it's very, very good. This is my protein, and amazing. All right, so I just checked. Looking at my FitnessPal here, total amount of protein, to have an exact number here. So for breakfast, total amount of protein is 21.5 grams. And for lunch, that's when I have my eggs and the turkey with some bacon. That's 41 grams of protein. For dinner, I have my ground beef with jasmine rice, some yogurt and avocado. That's 58.7 grams of protein, plus my protein and the milk that's in here, plus the half serving of sardines that I eat. That's 54.4 grams, plus the cup of bone broth that I have in the morning. Sometimes I don't have that. So total That's 176 grams of protein that I'm having approximately every single day. I know that as long as I'm hitting over 160, I'm doing pretty good because I weigh 150 pounds. So anything over 1 gram per pound, I'm doing really well. And I highly recommend that you try a high protein diet because you really are going to feel better just in general. Like less cravings, more energy, more focused. It really is a game changer. So that's how I do it. Because right now my goal is to hit a sub 3 hour marathon, so I am training quite a bit. I'm exhausted. I had a crazy workout this morning. So, all right, love y'all and see y'all on the next video.